group sent me here, sir. I've got one more op to complete and then I go home. And he did say, sir, the group said, that as your flight is one man short and all my team have bought it, that you'd... All right, sir. Sorry, sir.
All irregularities will be handled by the forces controlling each dimension. Transuranic heavy elements may not be used where there is life. Medium atomic weights are available. Gold, lead, copper, jet, diamond, radium, sapphire, silver, and steel. Sapphire and Steel have been assigned.
It's up there.
Yes. How's Sapphire?
Oh, she's still asleep. You going up there?
Yes.
It's almost like an invitation.
Huh?
Each time he starts to whistle one of his tunes.
Yes.
I'd like to say that with the seance of what happened afterwards, well, I could have been wrong. About some things, that is. It was that darkness, you see. Even the spirit of the schoolteacher warned us.
Yes, she did.
But I knew the moment that darkness appeared that we were dealing with something evil. I sensed it, I felt it. Even the crucifix trembled. And there he is up there inviting us once again.
Yes, but things are different now. We know about him. We know his name.
Oh, yes.
So you go back into the waiting room. Take care of Sapphire.
But what about the darkness?
It's gone.
But it could reappear, couldn't it?
It could, yes.
I thought that's why I got this.
Thank you. Take care of Sapphire.
All right.
Sammy? Sam? Sam Pierce? That's your name, isn't it? We know it is, so there's no need for you to hide in the darkness anymore. We don't have to hide. But that's our privilege. The privilege of the living.
Steel.
Tolly?
Yes?
Is Sapphire still in there with you?
Of course she's still in here.
Check again.
Check again.
Look!
Yes, she's still here. She's still asleep. What's the matter? What is it?
You said something earlier on about the subconscious. The fact that it could be somewhere else.
I did, yes, between journeys. Either that or the seance has had an exhausting effect on her. After all, she was sent back a long way on her journey, a great distance in time, and that can be very tiring.
You were right. I've just seen Sapphire on the platform.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
I have just seen Sapphire, or what looked like Sapphire, out there on the station platform with Pierce and the others. And it was as if Sapphire was one of them. Well, this subconscious, can it be seen?
You mean, does it have a human shape?
Yes.
I wouldn't have thought so, no. I mean, otherwise, it could hardly be termed the subconscious, could it?
All right, Mr. Tully. Would you say it's possible to have such things as ghosts of the living?
No. Would you? I mean, there are all sorts of theories about visual fallacies, but...
Seance hadn't quite finished.
No.
I broke the circle.
Yes, and here's the result.
I'm going to try and take a close look at the other one.
Don't worry, I'll look after her. I realize how important she is to you. I'll try talking to her.
Huh?
Well, many medical practitioners believe that talking to a patient who is comatose can often prove therapeutic, even curative.
That's a good idea. You do that.
Sapphire.
It's no good, Pierce. No good. You're still late, you see. Over 60 years too late.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
I would. Your war's finished. Finished a long time ago.
A bit different to yours, then. Yours has just begun.
You left me here, Steel. This is where you left me.
We didn't exactly leave you.
Right here. So now I suppose I'm as much a part of this station as he is.
No.
Not sure of me? Well, you can't exactly do a spot analysis, can you? It's not your territory, remember?
Why shouldn't I be sure of you?
Because I know it's not in your nature to be sure of anything.
But I know you're Sapphire.
Oh.
And there's only one of you, isn't there?
Yes.
Well then. Where's Pierce gone?
How should I know?
Well, you just said that you're as much a part of this station as he is, so I thought perhaps you'd know.
Well, I expect he's busy.
Busy?
Busy waiting.
What for?
For others, of course.
Others like him?
Yes.
And like the pilot and the young men from the submarine?
Yes.
How many others?
What?
How many others is he expecting?
I don't know.
1, 5, 10?
I said I don't know.
1,000, 100? I mean, there must be a lot of applicants, surely.
Anyway, Steele, since you left me here, since you abandoned me, I've had time to think.
Oh, yes?
And realize.
Realize what?
That we shouldn't be here on this particular assignment.
No?
Our information was false. Our briefing was wrong. Those after images are harmless.
Harmless?
Yes, and they'll be gone soon anyway. So why don't we just leave them in peace?
All right. Let's leave them in peace, shall we? Come on.
I haven't finished talking yet.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I suppose my interest in the supernatural started early. When I was at school, I suppose. Yes, I think it was when I was at school. It started as a game, but I soon realized that I was experiencing something more than that.
When the others have arrived, they'll all leave.
To go where?
I don't know.
To go back where they came from?
I don't know, but I do know that they intend to leave. Steele? Would you mind looking at me when I'm talking to you? After all, there's no one else here. Only us.
I spent a great deal of time as a lad going to churches and places like that. My hobby in those days was brass rubbing. And other lads of my age were involved in sporting activities. But not me.
Tell me what happened.
Happened?
Well, you say you want to talk.
I do.
Well, then, tell me what happened when you were left behind.
Well, I suppose I was given the chance to understand.
To understand Pierce and his friend?
Yes.
And to sympathize with them?
To an extent, yes.
And to find them harmless?
Yes.
I've always allowed myself to have an open mind. To believe that one can approve and accept something without necessarily having to understand it is, for me, the first essential before any man can have a supernatural or religious experience. A mind that is closed cannot be receptive.
What about the power?
What power?
The darkness, remember?
Oh, yes.
Is it also harmless?
Yes.
We were wrong about that as well.
Yes. So anyway, it was fortunate that I was left behind.
Why fortunate?
Well, because of what I've learned. The truth. Steele? Aren't you pleased with me?
Huh? Yes.
Well, you might at least show it. You might at least congratulate me.
All right, I congratulate you.
Thank you, Steele. Thank you very much.
I'll just go and fetch Mr. Tully, shall I? I'm sure he'd like to congratulate you, too.
Oh, there's no need to fetch Tully. He will be here. He will be with us soon.
I've often felt that I'm at the wrong age for proper psychical achievements. A friend of mine once told me that cats, children, and old people have the best results. Perhaps that's because they have the time to be patient, the time to be tolerant. So in a way, I'm looking forward to reaching 70, even getting into my 80s, which means I should find success.
Don't you think so, Steele?
Yes. As soon as Mr. Tully arrives, we'll pack up and leave.
I thought you'd agree. After all, we have such a fine working relationship, don't we?
Yes.
One of the best, right?
That's probably because we know each other so well.
Of course.
And can anticipate each other's thoughts and moods.
Exactly.
So there's never any real need to even ask each other questions.
Never.
Even though there's one particular question that keeps nagging inside the head. Like the one that's inside my head right now. The one that's crying out for an answer.
Well, perhaps it doesn't need an answer.
Oh, but it does.
Ask it. Ask your question.
If you're the Sapphire that I've grown to know and to love, who is that person?
What person?
That person in the waiting room with Tully.
I suppose I'd be quite prepared to go on until I was about... Oh, my God. Steel! Light my darkness with disease, field, Lord, and by thy great mercy defend us from all perils and dangers of this night. I couldn't get out of the plane.
It's my little kid's birthday tomorrow.
Who's going to look after the garden? Said your war had just begun, didn't I?
By thy great mercy defend us from all perils and dangers of this night. Light not darkness, says the Lord. Light no darkness, O Lord. Oh, please leave us alone. I beg you. Wake up. You must wake up. We haven't harmed you. I haven't harmed you. Oh, please let us go. I promise that I'll leave. I'll go now. I promise that. I leave. I leave you in peace. Oh, thank you. No, I'm sorry. I didn't understand. I'm sorry. I mean, just me. You mean just me? Steel? Steel, they said I could leave, Steel. They said I could go. And I'm going. But don't worry. I'll get help. I'll send back help.
Excuse me. I need one op. Just the one. Then I'm off home on leave. I don't mind what I fly. I'll go tail end Charlie. It makes no difference to me. And I know you fellas are flying too short, so... Really? Can't any of you use me? Please? Excuse me, sir.
I've been allowed to leave.
Have you now?
Yes.
Reckon you better leave then?
But this seems to be the only remaining exit point.
That's right. Over the bridge.
I noticed just now that there were others down on the platform. Who are they?
Just others.
Oh. When I first came here 2 months ago, I said that I was your friend. I still am. I said then that I wanted to help you, and I still do. My dear boy, whatever it is that has this shameful hold on you,
Be a detail out here for dawn. Wire detail. Might find you. Or what's left of you after the next barrage. And again, they may not come. I mean, you can't blame them. Even the stretcher bearers won't come out here.
Sammy?
Pierce. Private S. Pierce. You should have left us alone. We were causing no harm. We just wanted what was owed to us, that's all.
Pierce, come on.
You asked me once, remember? You asked me to sit and talk with you. Well, I've sat and I've talked. On my terms for a change and not yours. It's going to be a favorable winter. It'll slip into spring like it was one and the same. And then it'll be Easter tide.